Hello, dividend executives. Welcome back. It is Saturday. The market is closed, but I wanted to review this week. It was a great week in the market for a couple of reasons. One, first and foremost, we chose our winner for the 6,000 sub giveaway. We will go over that shortly and show proof of the random comment picker. We crossed $100,000 again back in this portfolio. We had quite a big sell-off a few weeks ago, and we have climbed our way back, so I'd love to see that. Friday, we're up $4,400. For the week, up $3,100. For the month, we're still down $1,200, but you can see we went from that, 104-ish range all the way down into the 85 range. And then we're back to the 101, so I'd love to see that. Up, $8,500 for the past 3 months, $2,500 year to date. All-time $22,000, but as you know, all-time is just over a year when we moved this money in at the end of February of last year. So not too bad for a 1-year return, 29.25%. We keep grinding, we keep fighting, and we keep showcasing each and every single week how we are going to take this account to the next level. If you do like my content, don't forget to drop a like or a comment. It really helps a lot, especially for the small YouTubers. I grind here every week. I post content for free and trying to grow the channel. So drop a like. So 101,000, we have $461 worth of buying power. And we made a lot of moves this week that I want to go over. Contributions for the year are at $4,500. Again, we've talked about this a couple of times, but I like to only deposit money in here when I see good opportunities in the market or I don't have cash available and I want to continue to buy assets. So I've deposited a lot over the last couple of weeks. If we look at the recent contributions, we did, so we did 1,000 in August. So not too bad. We'll probably do some more in September. Historically, September is a bad month in the stock market, so we shall see if that repeats again. But we have a big week on deck. So $461 worth of buying power, contributions at $4,500, and we rolled a bunch of calls this week. We passed the $1,000 mark for August income, which is always a goal, and I think we're averaging $350 or so a week. Last week we had Pal Talk on Friday at the Jackson Hole. So far, he kind of hinted at rate cuts. He didn't really say a whole lot, but the market is basically pricing that in. The market ran like crazy on Friday, which was nice to see because we did have a couple of sell-offs during the week. And our miners are starting to bounce back as Bitcoin gets some legs, right? Bitcoin finally started to take off a little bit. It's up at this $64,000 range, and so that is bringing a lot of our stocks up. And so we just keep making money. And let's jump into what we did. So if I pull this up here, we rolled a bunch of calls. We bought some shares this week. This week, we were the 19th to the 23rd. So if we look here on the 19th, I bought some more Mara shares, 15 shares at $16.22. Just adding to my odd lot. I sold a safe Mara call for Friday, and that was only for $9. But we still collected some nice premium there. And then looks like I bought some CONL as well, 5 more shares averaging down, and that was at $30.59. Both of those are looking like really good purchases. Mara is currently sitting at $18.69, so that's $250 or so a share there that we made on appreciation on those. Should have bought more, you never know. And then CONL is sitting at $36.92, and as you just saw, we bought those at $30.59, so $6 per share there. So that's a nice $30 gain just on that purchase alone. We rolled another Tesla call. So we booked some nice profit there. We rolled this out and up. So from the 235 to the 237.5, I wanted to stay around that 0.1 delta. Really wanted to just let these shares run if they are going to. And hopefully we can get them to that 250 range here in the next couple of months if Tesla can keep the momentum. So we bought to close the 235 calls for 1 penny. Sold the new ones for 83. Got a credit of $164 there. We did another Mara short call roll right here. Just one position in the account. So we closed that one for $2. We booked the 7 on that other one, $35 for the new contract, and we rolled it up and out, allowing for another $50 worth of share appreciation. So we're sitting pretty on that one. Some nice premiums there. If it gets called, that'd be great. And then Amazon, as always, bought the close for $1, open for 33. Sticking around that 0.1 delta. I like that $25 to $35 a week range. Allows for Amazon to run quite a bit. So those are the positions we moved on Friday. We got Amazon open, Mara open, Tesla open, and then we have some ones that we rolled on a bi-weekly basis from last week. and that is NVDL, Soxal, and Connell, right? Connell is the monthly one, so we won't touch that one for another month. NVDL, we rolled this one up and out. If we recall from last week, we rolled it for $180 credit and we moved it from the 60 to the 67. My play there was a $700 in appreciation plus the 180 in premium, and to get it above my cost basis. If things were to go great for earnings for Nvidia, which is this week, then those will get called. Nvidia has earnings on 8/28 post-market. EPS normalized estimate is 0.64. GAAP estimate is 0.60. Revenue estimate is 28.71 billion, which is higher than last quarter, which is 26.04 billion. And there's been 37 revisions to the upside for this earnings. So people are expecting a good earnings. Nvidia usually comes through with earnings. If this gets called, that's fantastic. We'll book some premium and we will book some appreciation. Right now, the stock is sitting at 69.37. But if you recall, just 2 weeks ago, this stock got all the way down to 41, right? And we have 116 shares. So we have a nice odd lot there. We have been buying this sucker pretty, let's go to the Roth. We've been buying this. We've been buying the dip for ever since we got assigned, right? So we bought some shares here at 55.91. We bought some more shares here at 52. Bought some more shares here at 45.83. And this is why I love just buying shares of companies you want to own. 45.83. Yeah, so we bought a bunch of shares there. We have 16 shares of odd lot. We are sitting up on this position 666. That's spooky. 666 on this position, or 9%. And so if we get called at the 67, we are A-okay. We have odd lots that we can hold on to, but then we'd get $8,000 cash back into the account, and then we can start the will process again. So feeling really good about NVDL going into earnings. Soxal, a similar play. It's going to be elevated because of earnings. We've had a nice bounce back in a bunch of semiconductors the last week. And same thing here. So we got a 49 call on this. I think my cost basis is like right at 40. Yeah, so it's at 50.78. Obviously not accounting for any of the options premium we've made on this one. But if we get in the money, then we'll just roll this up and out. But this is allowing for this stock to run. I mean, you can see 7.68% was $2.88. So we'd have to have, 3 back-to-back 8% days for this to go in the money, which would be absolutely phenomenal. And I would be A-okay with that. So I think we're looking good on Soxal. This one is sitting at the 0.11 delta, still very, very safe. And then CONL, this is our monthly one. And I'm not worried about the way this moves, but this one we got paid $400 worth of premium. And we are looking good on our shares as well. I think our average cost, we're still down about 16%. We assigned it to 44, but remember we were paid $800 to get assigned these 200 shares. And then we were paid $400 to sell the call. So it's $1,200 in premium. So right now it says my total return is minus $1,600, but let's remember that we made $1,200 just on those options alone. So we will just continue to buy odd lot shares each and every single week and manage that position as we go into the next bull run. So things are looking good in the account, up $22,000 or 30% over the last year and a half. 10,000 or 12% over the last year, and really good week. So that's the update there. I do want to show the random comment picker. I can actually just play this video here you can see it here. Let me just start that. Let me just play this video so you can see all the authentic. I posted the YouTube link, include the replies, fetching it. It's going to pull up, it load 85 comments, and then pick a winner, and boom. Burger Arms is the winner of this competition. $25 worth of Bitcoin. Make sure you drop a comment and give me your Bitcoin address. YouTube will filter it out, so make sure you do like US dash and then space and then your Bitcoin address. But I will reach out to you if not, or you can DM me on Twitter or X at darkminer71. Let's get you your $25 worth of Bitcoin. And don't worry if you didn't win, I will be doing plenty more giveaways just to show thanks. Last but not least, let's jump into the spreadsheet. Let's take a look at where we're at. These are all the trades as of right now that are open. We just looked at them right now, but I like to show the overall. This is how August is looking right now. We did not sell any options on the 1st and the 2nd. We have from the 5th to the 9th, we ended up rolling some options, so it's a negative on that week. We rolled a bunch of it into the 12th to the 16th, so $1,100 for that week. Last week, 241. We have one more week to go of August. So anything here is gravy because my goal is $1,000 a month. So we've already hit the goal. So I'd love to see that. And we're at $1,026 for the month. As of right now, we're sitting at $9,039 for premium for the year, which is over the $1,000 a month. I'd love to see that. We're at $1,129. If we were to keep the wheel cap gains and the average going, we would, based off of the balance starting at the start of the month, which is 93,000, we'd finish about 98,000. Obviously, the balance is at 101 right now. So if we just keep adding, if we just keep adding each and every single month, we should be able to get to that 105 if we stay here at the 101. So we could be at 105 to 110,000 by the end of the year, no problem. This is kind of the balance as we've started each and every single month. I just took the balance on the second day of each and every single month and put it there so we can look at the returns. Right now, our returns are really down because that Tesla month really killed us. 1.2% on average is our monthly return. I like to do between 2 and 4%. I trade very conservatively in my IRA because these are long holds. I don't want to lose positions. I take less premium for more share appreciation. And so the goal is always the share appreciation. Also Tesla has struggled really hard this year, and I have, half the portfolio in Tesla. So once we can get that rebalance in Tesla back to 250, we will start to increase the returns. But I'm still happy with it, $1,000 a month. This is where we're sitting for the entire year. And that's the update for this week. So thank you everybody that commented on the last video. Thank you everybody that tunes in each and every single week. We will have more giveaways coming, but congratulations to the winner for the $25 worth of Bitcoin. Happy investing, and we will catch you next week.